What's up, y'all? I'm DJ Tryfe, and welcome to another installment of Tryfe Trap Meals. That's right, you're trapping with Tryfe today. And on this episode, I am teaching you how to trap Bougie Bae, aka Bad and Bougie Bae, aka always want to go to a 5-star restaurant bae, like we just met. No, you know the ones we're talking about. You know, the ones with the good credit. She upgraded from her Ultima after she graduated from college. She's not a CNA. But on this episode of Bougie Bae, I have my homeboy, Meshach, aka Chef Cicero.
What's up, y'all?
What's your Instagram?
Chef Cicero.
Like just at Chef? Oh,
yeah, at Chef Cicero.
That's simple. So at Chef, true. So at Chef Cicero, we're gonna do a whole rack of lamb, some couscous, spinach, and the balsamic glaze, which we don't have a picture, but we'll get to that in a little bit. This is the epitome of Bougie Bae meal. Tryfe Trap Meals. That's right, you're trapping with Tryfe today. Bae loves lamb. Lamb is uppity, right?
Yeah,
that's uppity. Uppity.
Lamb's not cheap.
It's not cheap.
So save this for Bougie Bae.
Right, because this rack of lamb could run you anywhere between like $30 and $50, depending on where you live, which is dumb. So we have our lamb. We have some fresh herbs that you picked out. Which ones? What are these?
This is rosemary.
Okay.
This is sage.
Okay.
And thyme.
Yep. So these are like fresh herbs. This didn't come out of a little jar or anything like that. These got the whole house, you know, the house is percolating. The sage actually is a little plant that I have that I've grown. I have a green thumb. You may have saw that in another episode. They're amazing. The flavors are like intensified.
Yeah, they're powerful. I use fresh herbs instead of dry herbs because you get more of the aroma and it kind of infuses into the meat. So, you know, whenever possible, use fresh herbs. Don't get that dry stuff. Get the fresh stuff.
Don't nobody like or dry nothing.
Yeah, especially on the lamb. If you're gonna cook a lamb, you want some fresh herbs.
I was talking about something else.
Oh,
so
I just
if we talk about the couscous, this is Bad and Bougie Bae's grits. This is Bougie Bae's oatmeal, couscous, well, and also quinoa. But you don't even, how do you spell couscous? Don't Google it. Exactly. So we're gonna do couscous. That's Mediterranean, right?
Yeah, it's a Mediterranean grain. Yep.
Which, so is lamb, right? No, it's kind of Greek.
Lamb's kind of universal. I mean, the way you prepare it, you bring up
most recipes. Okay.
In the Mediterranean style.
Y'all got what I'm trying to say. Like, I know even Jesus had a lamb. Or Mary. I'm not that saved. It's okay. So we have some spinach, and we're gonna saute that in some
olive oil, yeah.
Extra virgin. Unlike me. Yikes. And let's get cooking.
And when you're salting and peppering the lamb, be generous. A lot of people are scared I want my food too salty, but because you're only cooking on the outside, you need to really get the salt in there.
So I say this a lot, and I'll probably say it on every episode for my white friends. Hello. Whatever you were gonna do, you need to double that up. Cause y'all like to do this little, no, you need to, just like that. Now, my black friends, I think I could pretty much sum it up in don't add shit else. Because I'm sure you done already put enough salt and pepper, and you probably sitting there thinking, but just salt and pepper?
Don't,
like,
Don't use that Lars.
You know I was gonna say that. Or your adobo seasoning, put that paprika back in the, no. You just need salt and pepper because we are controlling our flavors. With salt and pepper and fresh herbs, you know exactly what your food is going to taste like. Yep. When you start using those seasoning oils, you don't know how much garlic, how much salt or cayenne or whatever. You do not know. And so basically your whole meal will all taste the same. Your flavors won't complement. They'll just be sitting with each other. That's what Lawry's does. When you have like Lawry's in your chicken, and then you put Lawry's in your mac and cheese, and then you put Lawry's in your greens, it tastes like a heart attack.
It all tastes the same.
It all tastes the same. That's dumb. Okay,
So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna preheat the oven to about 400.
So we sit it on one side, we kind of flipped it a little bit. And while that's working, we want to get our herb blend. I usually will say it is a Tryfe proprietary blend, but I got a chef, so it's a TC blend. What we doing? What we doing?
So we're gonna add the rosemary. Oh, this is the thyme. Sorry, this is the rosemary.
Okay.
Some sage.
Okay. Get all the sage. Now I want all this. Okay.
We're gonna take a little bit of garlic.
Not too much.
Some pepper.
And a little salt.
Some more salt.
Y'all see how this is working? You don't have to add all that salt. Your herbs and that's really gonna be your flavor.
And then we're gonna put some olive oil.
Okay.
And I like getting my hands dirty, so I'm just gonna mix it up with my hand. And we're gonna rub this on the lamb once we take the lamb off.
Are we ready to take it off?
Yeah, I think
okay. So we took the lamb out of the skillet after we seared it, and now we got the rub.
Got the rub. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna rub this baby down after you see it has this nice golden brown caramelization on it. So we're gonna take these herbs and this garlic and salt and pepper, and we're just gonna rub it down.
Okay. So people, this is not difficult. It's very simple. We got some herbs, we got some oil, and a little salt and pepper. Like that's really all this is. And rubbing it down, we're searing it. These are things that you can do at home that doesn't require a lot of technique, but will give you a little play, as they say. I mean, if you notice, he didn't turn it completely over and lay it flat, because then some of your herbs and your seasonings start to fall off, and then you're gonna try to blame me. So we're gonna throw this in the oven. The oven has already been preset to 400, and we're going to let this cook for how long?
About 20 to 25 minutes.
Okay. And that's to give us a what, nice medium rare?
Yep, nice medium to medium.
Okay. So don't overcook your lamb. That's just basic. And I promise you, Bougie Bae does not eat well done lamb.
No. Do not destroy your lamb cooking it well done, please.
So we really mean 20, 25 minutes. And there's going to be a little pink in the middle, and that's okay. But you're not gonna get no play with no dry lamb. You're just not. And that's the Tryfe tip. We have our couscous, we have our 1-to-1 with the water. We added salt, pepper, and it is cooking pretty fast.
So I'm gonna add a little olive oil.
Okay, well, he adds olive oil. I like to add butter. What's wrong with a little butter?
You don't want to keep the flavors true to Mediterranean, so
they don't have butter in Mediterranean? I mean, who doesn't have butter?
Olive oil would do the trick. It's another fat. It's a healthier fat, and it's actually less decadent than butter. So
I'm gonna have to invoke my executive chef.
You want to Paula Deen up your couscous?
Basically, yes. Exactamente. I want to Paula Deen up. I always use butter in all of my meals. Every Tryfe meal will have butter. Even cooking for, healthy bae or weight conscious bae, it's still gonna be butter in that food. They're gonna have to find other ways to cut back. That is beautiful. I mean, looks like you got it from like Fogo de Kai.
You never ever cut hot meat because it continues to cook and it loses juices, so you want it to sit and rest for a while and then you cut it. So that's where the juices stay in.
People need to know that when it's like you're grilling steaks and stuff and you let it sit. And you know how you like grill a steak and then you like let it sit and then it get all the juices and stuff on it? What they call it, au jus?
Yeah.
Boom, look at me.
Hey,
Put Bougie Bae on some au jus. Let your lamb sit and all this goodness that's coming out the bottom of it, you can strain that and then you can dress the plate with it.
Yep, you can dress the plate with it. You can make a gravy. You can do all types of stuff.
It's salty fat.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
That sounds real bitter.
Salty fat is what will make the food taste good, right?
That's very true. That's what bacon is. That is why bacon tastes amazing, because it is a salted fat.
Spinach, it looks like a lot, but spinach cooks down to nothing.
To absolutely nothing. Now, I like to add a little lemon juice to my spinach. Do you add lemon juice to yours?
I do.
Okay, cool. Because I like to do just a dab of dew. You don't want lemon spinach.
It's actually a nice little medium.
Yeah, that is perfect. I always need a little drink while I'm cooking.
Yeah, absolutely.
It helps. It helps.
Yeah.
Helps keep things going.
Keep you loose, fluid.
Exactly. Oh, Tryfe tip. When you cooking for Bougie Bae, you need to cook in something else, and you have your clothes laid out. And right when you get that on the way text, or I'm 5 minutes out text, buzz me in at the gate text, I'm in the driveway text, that's when you go ahead and swap the shirt out real quick, hit you a couple squirts of the cologne. Cause see, when you come to the door, and ladies, vice versa, that's when you let your hair down, to take the apron off and put on what you really gonna wear. That's when you throw your heels on. And you just sashay on over to the door in heels, smelling all good, like you ain't been in the kitchen for 4 and 5 hours. That is the art of trapping. You gotta set that web up. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna put a half a cup in it. Bae wants some more. What's that? That's not a half a cup.
What's a third?
We're gonna put a third of a cup, and if Bae wants some more. One of my nice tricks that I always use is measuring cups. You have different sizes depending on how much of the protein. You have some with the circle dip, some that's flat, but you can put that right on the plate, and it looks restaurant style.
And just slowly, look at that.
Look at that, look at that. This is how you create and prepare and trap in a restaurant style. Now we're gonna finish it with a balsamic glaze. We didn't make that today. We actually bought that at most of your nice stores. You can find that. I mean, the lower quality stores probably won't have it. You might have to press your way over to where Bougie Bae shops. So look at you.
I messed it up, but we're about to save this.
Now remember, we're just putting a little bit of food on here. You can have the extras in the back. You just gotta bring out a nice, good plate. That's a part of the art of trapping. Now, after, Bae gonna want some more, but that's also a compliment. You want some more? Let me go get it. So tell us what you're doing here.
I'm gonna add a little more aesthetic value to the plate with a really dark contrast, but this is also gonna complement the flavors a lot too.
Okay. And then we're gonna add a little tripe to the top of it. Just a little bit to kind of finish the plate. And boom. Here you have your official Chef Cicero and Tryfe trap meal. Bad and Bougie Bae will love you forever. She will post this. She will put this on her social media. You might get a shout out. You might get an ad mention, and not even in the what's the Insta snaps, but like in the actual post. When you get an ad mention in a post, that's actually that's pretty epic.
Y'all go together.
No, honestly, you go together. This is gonna get you there. This right here. Follow me at DJ Tryfe. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to help you trap every single bae that you may ever think of or want, whatever you fathom. Just let me know, guys. Follow me at DJ Tryfe with a Y. That's Instagram, Facebook, SoundCloud, Twitter. Subscribe to these videos so you can always see them coming. If you want to find out more about Chef and all of his amazing endeavors, as well as recipes, they can find you at
chefcicero.com. That's chef-cicero, CISERO.com. And all my Instagram and social media is Chef Cicero. So.
This has been another amazing installment of Tryfe Trap Meals, the art of trapping in the kitchen. I have been DJ Tryfe. This has been Chef Cicero, and we will see you next time. This looks really good.